outfit. I've worn this before, not with him. I wore it with the 71-year-olds. Okay, so here is the shoes. So I'm happy with these. These shoes are really nice. Let's look at this wig. I think it looks great. So I'll see you guys later. So I am back from my date, and everything went well. I don't know if he liked this wig, but anyway, whatever, I like it. And at least I got to wear it. Now we went to shoot pool, and he can shoot pool. I mean, he's not bad actually, as long as he's willing to play. It's something to do. I mean, honestly, you know. At any rate, he was a little bit discouraged because I won the first 2 games and I was playing terrible. But then things picked up when he won the next 2 games. So then he got happy. He's very competitive. He used to coach football or something, so baseball. He plays the sax, clarinet. He's very talented. He could sing a little bit. Anyway, we had a good time shooting pool. He's very pleasant. Then we went to this Cole's Dockside restaurant, which I've never been to. I've been in the area. I always wanted to go there. So we had the reservation. We get there 5 o'clock. So there's really nobody there yet. There was maybe 2 tables. So we got a nice table. The tables are quite close together, I have to say that. So he said to me, do you want to get a shrimp cocktail? I said, yeah, that's good. So I thought we were going to share it. He says, no, I'll get oysters, he said, and you get the shrimp cocktail. Okay, I gave him a shrimp. It was excellent. Excellent. Like, I never had shrimp cocktail like that, really. It was very, very good. So then we're talking about the entree, and I'm looking, and I really wanted surf and turf, because that's my fave. I love surf and turf. Lobster tail with filet mignon. So then he says he wants surf and turf too. So we both wanted surf and turf. I have to say, it's really funny because a lot of things that he likes, I like. It's weird, you know? So this is funny. He says to the waitress, we want to get surf and turf. Is that possible? So she says yes. So then I said, I see it comes with a potato. I don't want the potato. I want French fries. So then he says, yeah, I want French fries too. So then she says, well, how about I give you French fries? I'll give you a lot of French fries and you won't get, I don't know, whatever substitute. So I said, yeah, okay, fine. But he wanted French fries. I'm going to give you my French fries. I'll give you half. So then he got the spinach, but I think they gave him broccoli raw by mistake, whatever. So they come out with the dish. It was spectacular. I took a photo. Hysterical. I'm getting to be like all these Instagram influencers were taking photos of food. Crazy. And I have to say, it was amazing. He finished his like 20 minutes before I was done. I'm a very slow eater. But I managed to polish it off. I did. I managed to polish it off. He was impressed. He says, oh, you did good. I said, I haven't eaten for 2 days, which is kind of almost true. I told him in the beginning I was going to get dessert. So forewarned is forearmed. So he says, all right. So then the dessert, oh no, here's the best part. The waitress comes over and she says, okay, well, the price went up on the surf and turf. I was sitting and just looking. And she says, I can't. She says, it's going to be $75 each. Is that okay? I mean, that's a lot of money. So he says, yeah, that's fine. I'm like, oh man, that's expensive. But he looks unfazed. So then we were talking and he says, next Saturday, I'm going away with my friends to Ocean City. his friend Mario and somebody else. There's always a Mario involved, always. So Mario was married. So I said, great. He says, so can I see you Friday night? Because I don't want a week to go by when I don't see you. So I said, that should be fine. We'll do something. So he says, oh, good. So then it behooves me to say, May 7th, I'm going to see Sam Morril at the Beacon Theater. I got the tickets back in February. So he's like, oh, where's the Beacon Theater? I said, I know, Midtown. Meanwhile, it's on 74th Street, which is actually good. I'm glad it's uptown, away from that crazy theater district, which is like really nuts. So he says, oh, I said, yeah, I'm going to drive in. Oh, okay. He says, so can I see you that Friday also? I said, yeah, that should be good. So now he's mapping out everything. Well, then he says, there's a restaurant in New Jersey I want to take you to. Maybe you'll drive out to New Jersey. I'm ready for this because that will never happen. I said, well, it won't happen. It's just not going to happen. So I said, you always tell me how close you are to me. Why don't you pick me up? Well, then he says, well, then I have to drive from New Jersey to pick you up. Then we go out in New Jersey. Then I got to take you back. So then I said, well, I could sleep over your house. Well, you would have thought I played some concerto from some, fantastic opera piece. And he was going, yay! Oh my God, this was so hilarious. You had to be there to appreciate the expression. He was like, oh, well, that works. That's a fine idea. So then he says, oh, so can we make it on the 14th? So I said, well, yes, but no, because the 15th I have to be back because I have my girlfriends at 12 noon. We have a soiree. He says, okay, what about the following weekend? So I said, yeah, that works. That's like the 21st or whatever the weekend after the 14th is. So he says, oh, great. I said, yeah, that works. Well, I mean, he didn't care what that meal cost after that announcement. I could just see him when he talks to Mario tomorrow, that he says he talks to him every day. What's going on with that lady in Staten Island? Oh, she's going to stay over May 21st. Really? Well, anyway, here's the other funny part. You'll be interested. I had a big laundry bag in my trunk of clean laundry that I had picked up yesterday from the laundromat. And I said to myself, you know what? It's very heavy. It's 23 pounds. I said to him, could you do me a favor? Anything. He was dropping me off. I said, I have laundry I picked up. Could you help me upstairs with it? Yeah, how heavy is it? I wanted to say it's not a dead body, but I said, I don't know, 20 pounds. Oh, that's nothing. I said, we'll see. So he looks at it. He's like, oh boy, I can't stand myself. I'm too funny. So he's schlepping it. He doesn't know I live on the 3rd floor. He's schlepping it up the steps. By the time he gets to the 2nd floor, he's like, are we there yet? I was like, one more. It's not even a whole flight. It's like 6 and 6. It's 6, and then there's a landing, and then it's another 6. So you don't have to go up 12 steps. You could take a break. So he gets it upstairs. He's like dying at this point. He says, where do you want it? I said, just put it up against, the stairs. He practically threw it over there. He goes, oh. Well, then, I'm waiting. I figured, all right, he's going to leave now. So he says, oh, could I sit down? I said, yeah, sure, you could sit down. Do you want some tea? Do you want some coffee? Water? Oh, I'll take some water. I said, okay. Give him a bottle of Poland Spring water. Oh, no, or Trader Joe's. So he's sitting at my kitchen table, and we're just chatting about nothing. And then he sees I have a pool table. But I wasn't going to ask him to shoot pool again because enough is enough. We really shot pool for 2 hours. So he's just chatting. So then I put my hands down on the table. I said, okay. That's what I said. I said, oh, I'm very aggressive. I'm like, oh, I'm like a teacher. I'm like, okay. He's like, okay. So I gave him a big hug. That's it. He left. No problema. Because he's thinking, I'm not going to do anything to get myself in hot water, because I know she's going to stay over May 21st. So I'm going to mind my P's and Q's. And that was it. So I know what you guys are going to ask me. What are you going to do about your wig? Well, he knows I wear them, so that's not an issue. So here's my master plan. I'm going to only wear regular synthetic. Forget about these HD rat's nests. Forget it. That's not going to happen. I'll bring regular synthetic. Probably, here's how smart I am. This is going to be the tale of two Mirandas in the same color, Palm Springs Blondes. I'll bring my old Miranda, which has seen better days. That one I can sleep over in. And then I'll have the nice Miranda, okay? Or I'll wear one Miranda on the date, and then I can change into the other Miranda to stay over, and then leave in the original Miranda. But I will have two Mirandas with me in Palm Springs Blondes. Case closed. End of story. And he knows I wear wigs. He's not going to be touching my hair for sure. And I'm certainly not at the point where I'm going to take my wig off, because I'm just not going to do that. I'm not going to feel comfortable with that kind of situation. I don't think. I'm just not. And if I'm wearing a wig that I'm comfortable in, and again, it's regular synthetic, it's not going to be an issue. I'll keep it on my head because I'll make sure to have the wig grip, the wig combs. I'll have it all secure. He's 77. He's not going to be flying through the hoops or standing on his head or hanging from a chandelier. But he's big. He's a big man. He's 6'1". What does that mean? Because I'm myself not very acrobatic at this point. I'm not going to be like, jumping through any hula hoops. So this will be interesting. Is he going to take Viagra or something? I don't know what's coming. I have no idea. All I know is this is going to be very interesting. So hang on, because I'm going to tell you another thing I'm planning. That concludes part 1. Part 2 coming up next.